We're going to do a filming of the big house, the farmhouse in Alabama, which is the place where Will's great-grandparents lived. His grandfather was born here. And this is coming in the front porch, front door. Here through the hallway, which has some interesting pieces in it, especially the sippy cup. Very authentic to the time. Hello, Alex. What are you doing?
I'm ready to get a picture.
I'm filming a little bit of the big house here that goes right to the back where we have the first part of the house, which the first 4 rooms are original to the house. And a lot of the pieces that are original to the house are still here. It's like, your heartbeat, buddy? Yeah, I know where it is.
Is it a treasure? Is it a treasure?
Yeah. So the first 4 rooms were original, and then they've added on since then. They moved the house from the Claiborne River, I think at the turn just before the early 1900s. I'm just filming, big guy. I'm filming.
And who are you talking to?
Nobody. Just whoever's going to be watching. And so now we're leaving one of the original rooms and coming through a little storage hallway to the second bedroom, which was added on. Later, you can tell by different architectural detail. This room still has wallpaper on it that's original. The other rooms, we've taken it off the ceiling, but the other rooms still, this is the last room that has wallpaper on it. See this massive bed? We have no idea how we would move that if we had to. All the rooms have these amazingly big mirrors. And that door goes through to a bathroom and a shower room. Some great collectibles here that we've found over the years. Some are broken, like that piece, unfortunately. So this is the back bedroom, which is really one of my favorite. We took the wallpaper off of the ceilings and the walls. In this room, because it was kind of falling, Maxine and Alex snuggling.
Mommy!
I'll give you a little, that goes back to a bathroom, back to a bunk room. Yes, love?
I'm an uncle. I'm an uncle, Mommy.
You're an uncle?
Yeah.
Well, I hope not. The fireplaces have been closed in, and we have little gas heaters. Yeah, so now we go, and I saved some of the original wallpaper. I left, let's see if we can see this, in a closet up top. That's actual wallpaper on the walls in there. You can see that. It's kind of this red, ruby red wallpaper. So this is the back bathroom, which also had wallpaper, which we took down and painted, and we rewired the house a few years ago. And then our last project was this back storage room, which we actually made into a kid's room, kid's bunk room. This room doesn't have either heat or air, so it gets hot and cold. But it's just a real fun room for the kids. We're working on this little bed, getting that one fixed. Some great little architectural detail. Really huge closets here, which I have stored our stuff in for times when we're here. And this takes us out to the back porch. Just ignore all the wood around. This where house really needs a lot of work on it, but we do a little bit at a time. This is our little back porch area. And this overlooks, this is our view, which is amazing. you may not be able to tell, but the daffodils and snowbells are already blooming. Those are all pecan trees in the back. So this piece of property right here is just 40 acres. And then across the street is where we have several hundred acres. But if you could see far in the distance, there's this amazing view over the valley, which is nice. The side of the house needs a lot of paint work and work on it, which we need to do eventually when we strike oil. There's the man of the house, looking good this morning. And this goes back into the dining room and the kitchen area. So this also was added. You can see when we took the wallpaper down, there's different variety of wood on top of the ceiling, which I just find amazing. And half the wall here is the old plaster and half is old wood. So it's just, architecturally, it's got a lot of great features. I hope I'm not making you dizzy. So this is the dining room. We've got a lot of chairs that need repair. We do about 2 a year, believe it or not. And this is the old wood gun rack holder. And all this glassware that you see was found here in the house, and I've just basically taken it out of cupboards and cleaned it, and we have a lot of chairs that need repair. All this glassware was here. It's kind of amazing to me, but apparently only amazing to me because it was all just left here. Limoges china. I found 3 sets of Limoges china. This was in an old storage room and it was painted in, I think it says 1862. Obviously it's ruined from being in a non-controlled area, but it's still cool. This is our latest project. As you can see, I'm painting. We took the wallpaper down in here and whitewashed the walls. Did the wood paneling at the bottom. We've repaired some work, some woodwork, and that leads, this is our breakfast area that leads into the kitchen now. And the kitchen is rustic, and we have lots of dirty dishes today because we've been here for a weekend and I'm not going to show you all those. But we have everything we need, a heater because it got cold this weekend, coffee maker, stove, microwave, water kettle. So it's kind of this step down, hardwood floors, kind of little nooks and crannies. Now this, which I'm going to open the door and show you without making you dizzy, if we turn around, is a closet where I like to store treasures that I find, and we turn on a light. So we've got a lot of storage here, some old pieces, and I'm going to share this with Tom and Nick because I know they'll be interested in all this stuff. But it goes far back. I've put a bunch of stuff on shelves and any little fun things I can find. You can't see them, but there's several clocks back there and tins with original stuff on it. So anything I find, not the big black trash can, but we try and put back here and hold on to it. And that's pretty much the big house. Just some interesting old pieces, old radios, lots of old clocks. These are sliding panel doors. This is my favorite piece. This probably weighs 1,000 pounds, and I don't know if we can move it. I'd love to have an Atlanta, but it is heavy. And we have lots of these old matching lamps. Barrel that we found in the closet. We've got lots of old books. Lots of pieces that you just don't know what to do with. It goes on and on and on and on. Lots of books. His grandfather was a lawyer, so we have lots of old legal books as well. So this is the big house. We love being here. It's rustic. The end.